Hello students, today we are going to study about how to write the chemical formula. Okay, so before studying that, we were studying about the ions in the last video, isn't it? To polyatomic ions today we'll study first, and then we will be studying about writing the chemical formulae. Okay, so what is a polyatomic ion? Okay, you all know. First I'll tell you about ions. What are ions? They are charged particles, isn't it? And what they are cations or anions. Positively charged particles are known as what? Cations. Negatively charged anions. Okay. Now coming to polyatomic ions. When I am saying polyatomic ions means number of atoms are there, isn't it? And forming a ion. Okay. So a group of atoms carrying a charge is known as polyatomic ions. Okay. So if we are going to see that, you can see in the third section here I have said about the polyatomic ions, but I'll say you from here only first. Name any single cation. If I am saying, it can be of sodium, it can be of calcium, it can be of aluminium. They are single monatomic ions. Okay. Here I have written that here they are cations. Why they are cations? Because they are losing the electrons and getting what? Positive charge. Okay, it is losing one electron, it is losing two electrons, it is losing three electrons, thereby getting those corresponding positive charges. Okay, like Na is losing one electron, so Na plus. Ca, calcium is losing two electrons, so 2 plus. Aluminium 3 it can lose, so 3 plus, isn't it? Now coming to, and these are all what? Metals. So metals are forming what? They are forming the cations. Okay. Now coming to non-metallic elements like chloride, oxide, nitride. Okay. You can see chlorine can accept one electron, thereby getting one negative charge. Oxides are having two negative charge. Nitrides are having three negative charge. The number of charges written, the number of electrons they can accept and become an anion. Okay. So these are all anions. These are all cations. Now coming to polyatomic, okay, ions like ammonium, carbonate, phosphate. Three examples I have taken. So symbol of ammonium ions is what? NH4 plus. Carbonate CO3 2 minus. Phosphate PO4 3 minus. You can see something is different from here in the polyatomic ions. Here number of atoms are more, isn't it? Here if you count 1 plus 4, 5 atoms are there. Okay. Here also likewise 4 are there. Here 5 are there. Naturally they are what? Polyatomic ions. Okay. So now we are going to study how to write the chemical formula. Okay. How we are writing NaCl or CaCO3. We are saying just how is this compound. Okay. It is written as this form, and sodium chloride is written as NaCl, calcium carbonate is written as CaCO3. How it can be written? Actually, to write them first we should know the valency. Okay. So what is this valency? Actually electrons are present in its valence shell. Okay. Like sodium, if I say it is 11. So if sodium atomic number is how much? 11. So its outermost shell will consist of how much? 2, 8 and 1. So this is its what? Valence electron, and yes, its octet should be complete. So what will happen? It can give this electron to become stable. So what is the valency of sodium? It becomes 1. Okay. Likewise, if I talk about chlorine, okay, its atomic number is 17. So we will write as 2, 7, 2, 8 and how much? 7, isn't it? So here the valence electron is 7, but here the valency will be what? 8 minus 7, because if it takes one electron, it will become stable. Okay, so its valency becomes what? 1. Okay. So what is valency? Valency is actually the combining capacity of the element. Okay, or the how the element, how much electrons are participating in the bond formation actually. Okay, now that is what the valency, the combining, how does it combine? Like sodium can give 1 to become its octet be stable. Okay, and chlorine can take 1 in order to make it octet or in order to become stable. So here valency of sodium is what? Plus 1, we can say, and chlorine minus 1, but when we write only 1. Okay, so this is the combining capacity of the element. So all the elements, I think so in class 9, you have to at least atomic number 1 to atomic number 20, you all learn, okay, the valency, okay, and the valence electrons present in it, otherwise, so that you can just take out the valency of the element. You have to learn the symbols of the elements also, okay, up till at least 20, you should learn it, atomic number till 20, the valency as well as the symbols properly, okay, and if you can learn more, it's well and fine, okay. So now we are going to learn what writing chemical formulae. What is this writing chemical formula? How to write a chemical formula? Actually, chemical formulae for a compound is to show the symbolic relationship of its composition, okay. So it shows about what? The symbolic relationship of its composition. It means how much it is present. Like if I am saying what? NaCl, okay, so what it is representing? 1 and 1, nothing else is over here. It is representing one atom of what? Sodium combines with one atom of chlorine, okay. But later on we will be seeing that it will be different also, okay. Now, for writing chemical formulae, I said to you right now that you have to learn the symbols. If you don't know the symbols of the elements, you will not be able to write the chemical formula. So first learn the symbols, okay. Then you should know about the valency, which I said you right now. It is given in Ncert in table 3.6. Learn that, okay. So valency is what? It is the combining capacity of the element, or it is the combining power of the element, which I have explained you only right now, okay. Now, what are the rules which we follow in writing the chemical formula? Okay, first, the valency or the charges of the ion should be balanced, okay. Here, the valency should be balanced, okay, must be balanced, okay. Now, here, what we will see, the metals are written first and then the non-metals are written. Like sodium is a metal, it will be written first, and chlorine is what? A non-metal, it will be written after that. So metals are written first and non-metals are written in the after that, okay. Now for polyatomic ions, which I have right now explained you, NH4 plus, okay, it also combines, okay. For example, I have written what? Ammonium sulfate, okay. So when I am saying ammonium sulfate, so what happens here, actually valency of sulfate ions is 2 and this is 1. Naturally when we are writing the formula, what happens, we will be covering up all in bracket NH4 ions, and then we will be writing 2 and then sulfate. How it is coming, I will be showing right now with many examples. Now let us study about some of the examples of writing chemical formulae. First I have taken off the hydrogen chloride. Valency of hydrogen is 1 and chlorine is 1. Naturally it becomes what? HCl, that is hydrogen chloride. Okay, because if I write 1 also, it gets cancelled and it becomes HCl. Okay, I said to you earlier also, to write the chemical formulae you should know the symbols of the elements as well as you should know the valency. If you are not knowing, you will not be able to write at this position. Okay. So now coming to the next example, magnesium chloride. Magnesium valency is 2 and chlorine is 1. Chlorine is taking the electrons and magnesium is giving. So I have written plus over here and minus over here, okay. So now the formula becomes what? Mg, okay, because 1 if you write it will be cancelled only, no, it doesn't have any significance, okay. And here chlorine, it is what? 2, so Cl2. So we write what? MgCl2, magnesium chloride. Coming to the next, okay, calcium oxide. Calcium oxide consists of calcium and oxygen. Valency of calcium is 2, oxygen is also 2. Okay, here plus charges with calcium, why? Because it is giving the electrons. Minus charges with oxygen, why? Because it is taking the electrons. Naturally what happens when we write, it will become Ca2 and O2. You will, what you will do? You will cancel it up, because both are 2, 2 you can cancel it and it becomes what? CaO, calcium oxide formula, okay. Now come to aluminium oxide. Aluminium's valency is 3 and oxygen it is 2. Plus minus you know, I have said to you, okay, why it is plus and why it is minus. So now when you crisscross it, naturally it will become Al2O3, okay. Now coming to calcium hydroxide. Calcium valency is 2, okay, and hydroxide valency given in the NCERT, okay. Everything, all the valences, learn it, then only you will be able to write the chemical formulae. Okay, so hydroxide valency is 1. It is a negative radical, so it is what? Minus. Calcium will have positive charge. Okay, so naturally when you write the formula, you will not write CaOH twice. Why? Because it will be wrong. This 2 is for both O and H. So you will write CaOH whole twice. Okay. Now coming to ammonium sulfate. Ammonium valency is +1 and sulfate it is -2. Okay. Naturally when you are writing it, you will write ammonium this polyatomic ion in the bracket, and then you will write 2, and sulfate it is only 1. So now you can write NH4 whole twice, SO4. Okay. Now coming to next, aluminum chloride, okay, Al and Cl. Al valency 3, okay, chlorine 1, plus Y minus Y it is written, I have explained you. So now it becomes what? Al1 Cl3, no need to write 1, write only Al Cl3, okay. Now sodium nitrate, okay, NaNO3, okay. Here how it is coming? Actually Na valency is +1, NO3 it is -1, okay. Both, if we write also 1 1, it gets cancelled, so it becomes NaNO3. So these are some of the examples which I have just shown you. In the book, all the valencies of the radicals as well as the cations and ions, everything it is given. Okay, go through it, learn it, and learn the symbols also. If you are not learning that, you will be never able to write the chemical formulae. Okay, so this is all for today. Good day, take care.